Let's start out with a before and after so you can see what a difference grooming and shaping your eyebrows makes. All of the products are the same in this before and after. The only difference is the 3 tips that I am about to share with you. Hi, I'm Molly and welcome back to my channel. Welcome here if it's your first time. I'm a former professional makeup artist and now I'm a full-time beauty blogger that creates tutorials to help you look and feel your best. Let's get into this at-home brow shaping. Here are my brows. Currently, it's been about a month since I have done anything with them, so we are going to get a really good tutorial today. My eyebrows are darker and also cooler than the rest of my hair. I prefer bleaching my brows. I use this Sally Hansen version and a stainless steel mixing palette. It does come with a little plastic cup. I don't like the cup. I like the stainless steel palette. It's more sanitary and also easier to clean. I also don't use that pre-conditioner. I just use the activator and the bleach. So I put a little dab of bleach and then twice the amount of activator, mix that all up, and then I start out by applying the bleach to the front of my eyebrows where I like them to be a little bit lighter, and I do this on both sides so that they process about the same amount of time, trying to keep everything as even as possible. Then I'll fill in the rest of the brows. I try to do this quickly but really efficiently and get the bleach all the way down to the roots, so it's not just the tips of the brows that are bleached. I really want to get this in there all the way down to the roots of my brows. Then I let this sit for about 4 minutes. Your time will vary if you try this. While I'm letting this process, I'll take the stainless steel palette and the spatula and go wash those up. I will take a Q-tip and just wipe off a little bit of that product and make sure that everything is processed nicely and evenly. Then very gently with a paper towel, I will wipe off the rest of the bleach. And then after that's all wiped off, I will wash my face completely, being really careful to not get any of the soap or bleach near my eyes. As you can see now, my brows are lighter and warmer, and they're just going to coordinate so much better once I fill them in. On to step 2, shaping. All of your tools that are touching your skin need to be sanitary. So grab 70% isopropyl alcohol. It's very inexpensive, and spray that onto your tweezer and your dermablading razor. I just tweeze the hairs that are wildly outside the shape of my brow, and then I move on to dermaplaning to do most of the shaping. If you are nervous, and I get that, the first time you dermaplane it can be intimidating. Once you get through the peach fuzz, the razor will really stop once you get to the top of the brow. With dermaplaning, I like to hold my skin in one hand and then gently push the razor down. And I am more careful around the ends of my brows where my hair is a little bit more faint, just to be gentle on it and make sure I'm not taking off too much, just getting that peach fuzz off. Once I get to the middle, I flip the razor vertically to get the center of my brows, and then I'll move on to the bottom. So I brush everything up so that the shape is nicely defined, and then I'm going to move on to the bottom of the brows. I really like to have a straight line from the beginning of my brow all the way to the arch. I am going to take off a few of those hairs at the bottom. By eliminating some of the hairs and straightening out that bottom, it's made a huge difference for me in terms of how my brows look once I have them all filled in. I'll do this on both sides, and then I'll very carefully get the rest of the hair underneath my brows. And then we're moving on to the last step, which is trimming any longer brow hairs. One more time, brushing those hairs up, and then taking those little mini brow scissors, I will trim any hairs that go over the edge of the brow. So you can see I'm holding the scissors almost above my brow and just only trimming off the tiniest little bits of hair that naturally fall above that line. And on this side, I do have to crisscross my elbows to get the scissors in there. What this trimming does is it helps create a clean line at the top and the bottom. If there's any long hairs that come beneath my brow, I'll trim those. Here's the finished look after my brows are shaped. I really do love how this just cleans up the look of my brows and makes it so easy to fill them in and keep the look really polished. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this video helped. I would love if you would give it a thumbs up. That really does help the video out. I appreciate that, and I will see you in the next video.